Welcome to Inside EMS, your gateway to the extraordinary mission of EMS, where stories of faith and action come to life. From bustling cities to the most remote villages, join us as we journey alongside our dedicated missionaries, witnessing the transformative power of their work. Allow us to bring you face to face with the victories and challenges of our mission fields. Step into a world where hope meets action and faith changes lives. This is Inside EMS. Welcome to Inside EMS, your window through the heart of EMS missions and evangelism. My name is Second Samchi Kesher. On today's episode, we take you into the heart of Taraba State, where the Bali Team braved the tough terrains and pressing challenges to reach the Mude cluster under the Taraba DCC. Now, in spite of all the uncertainties, high expectations and obstacles, they continued to press on with the gospel, and victories followed. Stay with us as I take you through the story of resilience and impact during the 2025 Taraba Saturation campaign.
My name is Ayuba Misutakwal, a pastor from ECWA West DCC, serving from Tumfre LCC in Zion LC. And I was opportune to be part of the Outreach 2025 team, reaching with the gospel of Christ to the Taraba State, where there is need for the gospel to be extended to them too. And this our team is Bali Team, and I was in Bali Team where we are being located, and from Bali Team we are being spread into the field. So we are spread, and I took the advantage of being the leader of Team 2, which our station is Mude. We are very grateful because we have arrived here at 7 p.m. on Friday, and when we reached the place, we found somebody who was an ECWA member in Mude, and he directed us to the Meangwa. When we went there, he was not at home. We looked for a where to pass the night, as in where we would be accommodated, because the ECWA members in Mude, they are only 8 members. They don't have church, they don't have a location, and so they've been looking for a place we have to settle in the school. The school we look for where to get the key. The principal was not around, so we were sleeping just outside the school. That's where we settled as our own rent place or accommodation at that time, and that is where we are using now. Now we did what we are supposed to do. We greeted the Meangwa in the morning, and we narrated to him what we came to do. We explained to him, and he was very happy about it, and he also welcomed us as usual. We also went around, we greeted some of the denominations we found out they are here. There are 3 denominations we found out that are here. We have the Catholic, the Baptist, and CRCN. The CRCN don't have a pastor, but somebody who is a member of the church has been handed the opportunity to lead the church. Baptists have a church as the pastor, and the Catholic was being closed down because of some rifts that was discovered as some problem that arrives in the church. So the church has been closed down. They have not been attending church, they have not been doing any church activity. And the members are very curious because they want to be worshiping God, but they don't have anywhere to go. Because the church they were under them, the father did not give them the privilege to open the church again. There is no worship until they are able to pay what they said they have to pay as a result of the rifts that incur in the church. Now in Mude, about 80 to 90 dwellers there, they are Christians, so to say, because they are Christians, but their life there is no Christianity. And 2, in Mude, what we find out is because the churches there is no pastor, ECWA members decided on their own that before they will locate where ECWA church is very far. It's very far. They have to travel for 4 to 5 kilometers or thereabout before, and even more than that, before they will find an ECWA church. So they decided they are 7. One, they should be having a fellowship as a church, on Sunday. So they decided, okay, we'll be doing that. We have 3 married men and 1, young man, and with their wives. That's what make them to be 7. Now this is what they did. They now locate the church they are supposed to be under. Now the church, agree with them. They came and opened a prayer house for them, and they are sending elders or any pastor that they have, and they will send him to come and do the service with them on Sunday, do whatever is possible, and you go. Now it has taken some time now, according to their testimony, that the mother church have not been sending anybody. It could be because of the financial issue and whatever. Because before the elder that will be sent to come and conduct the service and lead them, it has to take transportation and other things. So that is why I think maybe that's why he has not been coming. But they are very anxious about, they want ECWA to be planted here. And again, what they did is that they said they will have to buy a land. They went and requested for the land from the Miangwa. Miangwa showed them land, 100 by 100, and demand that they should give 100,000. So among them, they are able to raise 60,000 and paid, remaining only 40,000. And they have something they are doing here. If they have not paid this 40,000 in time, somebody will be given to that place again. And more especially those people who are coming, because one of the problems with these places is that they are drunkards. They are holding the traditional religion, believing in, the paganic belief, faith. They are believing on something, that their parents, their forefathers have told them about their life, and also they are practicing it. They are, traditional, they are idol worshippers. So, taking, drinking wine and all that things is, normal life for them. So if they have not paid for this land will also be given out to any person who will come and open a place where they will be drinking wine and cooking wine, because that is what is happening in some of the places. So another, important main need in this church is, 1, pastor. ECWA need to send a pastor here. ECWA need a pastor. They need to send a pastor here with immediate effect, because there is need for that. Even for the church members, ECWA members that have committed themselves to worshiping, God, and also following their own, style of worship, and also believing what they believe with all their doctrine. I think the ECWA, not only at the DCC level, even the EMS at the national level, international level, please, they should look into that. Please send a missionary with immediate effect. If need, could be a married person and somebody who is zealous and also has an experience, because you will come and build a very big church here. Most of their problem is, some of them, they will tell you that they will not change their beliefs. And one, not only changing their beliefs, they say they cannot marry 2 things. Marrying 2 things in the sense that they cannot take their cultural life, idol worship that they have inherited from their parents, their forefathers, and also attach it with Christianity. They say the 2 things cannot go together. They cannot go together, so they cannot change their lifestyle. Some will say, after all, I'm old now. We encourage them, but we believe if there is a pastor here who will now be, visiting them also time to time, visiting them time to time, we believe that it will make a difference. Now, there are a lot of people that gave their life to Christ, in thousands, hundreds. There are those that repented too. When we had the film show yesterday, and those that we have reached to them, on one-on-one and a group we've met, and there are places where they are drinking their wine. We went there, we greet them, we sang song, and we also preach to them, and we encourage them one-on-one. So there are those that say, I've acknowledged that my sin is high, God cannot accept me. But we are saying, no, there is nothing that God cannot do. God can forgive you. So I think we need a pastor here, and we need a married pastor who will come and take, control of these people through visitation, and his wife also participating in also interacting with the women here, because they need this gospel. And the first challenge we have encountered here in Mude is the general challenge that has affected this year outreach. And the preparation were poor as to location of where the team would go and settle. So, and again, in the preparation, we were not given a medical team, and we have a lot of those who are sick. And if you can see, there are almost 2 to 3 people who were being led, who are blind, right? There are people that are not blind, they are at home. We cannot even give them paracetamol. They will tell us, if you have something, a drug, give us. This is what is happening. So we don't have a medical team, because I believe you had a medical team, we'll be sending them to our base, right? So that they come, they attend to, and they'll be cancelled too. So this is another challenge we had. The other challenge we had has been settled. We do not have a film show, those will be projecting. So, but we made a request, and glory be to God, it has been met, because in the night yesterday, Saturday, around, not even in the night, in the evening, almost around, 6, 7, yeah, the team have arrived, and we saw a tremendous impact into this fellowship in this place, because after the film show and the message that our dear daddy, Reverend Aladi Ghana, the coordinator, EMS training coordinator, has give, we had a lot of people that gave their life to Christ. So these are the two things. Majorly, if we had planned this thing more than 2 days, 3 days, I think we achieve more than what we think we have achieved now. Even though it's God's work, we have planted the seed. If He wish, I believe He will water on it and it will germinate. And that is what we have as a challenge. So that is the only challenge we have here. One, we are saying this because next time, one, the medical team, two, the PIN projection, and three, the accommodation. Feeding sometimes is not a problem, because we finished, when we came there, there's only one shop. You can see the small shop there. We finished the bread in the night. So before the morning, we don't have anything to eat. So that is how it happens here with us. So, but we give God the glory, because God has intervened in all the areas that we have found this challenge. As you can see, this is the land that our brethren who are here have chosen, and they have requested the Meangwa that they want to build the church here. From this tree, the white dry tree, where there is this new hut, and this road. And it takes to the main road, which is a very strategic place, and a place where it can be easily relocated, because they are very sensitive on where to choose. They don't want another building to cover their church from the main road. And this is a very fertile land, a very good land, which also can take a church and maybe a pastorum. Can also take a pastorum. So they have been charged to give 100,000. And they were able to work within themselves and raise 60,000. They gave 60,000, remaining 40,000, which we are still trusting the ECWA will also help us and fulfill and fill up the remaining 40,000, so that the written document will be made, written agreement will be made, so that they can start working on this land. Thank you.
From Mude and beyond, the message of Christ continues to advance through every challenge, in every victory. As we wrap up on today's episode, we celebrate the commitment of the Bali team who were at the end of the day able to raise the balance of 40,000 naira for the purchase of the land, and also to all who go in faith to reach the unreached. Let's keep praying and supporting and standing with EMS as we continue to saturate the entire nation and beyond with the gospel. Now, until next time, my name is Second Samchi Keshe.